Yo, 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 what it is, gang? I say, yo, 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 what it is, gang? It's KK on the check-in for KK's Corner. One more time, man, just because we on the one and only Revolt Podcast Network, man. Shout out all my Revolt family. It's KK on the check-in for KK's Corner. How y'all feeling today, man? Look. As y'all know, I gotta start every episode of KK's Corner with a story time. Before we dive in, before I introduce my guest. In the spirit of graduation season, you know, y'all know I graduated a year ago, you feel me? I gotta get a story time about what I did at graduation. I don't know how y'all came across there, but when it was my time to graduate Clark Atlanta, so look, they called my name, they said, Kayla Norris. I walked over, I went to the mic, I said, KK's Corner, loud as hell. I'm going to insert that video next.
Please
so y'all can see that if y'all did not see that chat, you feel me?
Kayla Norris.
KK's Corner. I know all the fraternities and sororities be dancing and stepping across there. So I had to rep my brand, you know what I'm saying? I just had to get y'all that story tag because I just feel like when you walk across that stage, you got to do something memorable. I had to do something memorable. Like I'm KK, nigga. I had to do something. You feel what I'm saying?
I wouldn't be me if I didn't do it.
You feel me, bro? But I'm going to go ahead and introduce my guest of the day, man. Look, today on KK's Corner, I'm sitting down with somebody who's been making serious waves on and off campus. She's a recent graduate of the illustrious Clark Atlanta University. During her time there, During her time there, she built a name for herself as one of the most in-demand DJs on scene. From college parties and major campus events to spinning for Women's Day at the World Athletics Championship in Oregon for over 10,000 people. She's taken her talent from the dorms to the big stage. She's also DJ for Tyler Perry's show Sisters on BET and has become the go-to DJ for all events across the AUC. We got the one and only, the hottest, the littest, the hardest female DJ that I know. Please welcome DJ Trap Fairy Princess.
Mic check. What up, KK's Corner?
Yeah, Trap, how you feeling, family?
I'm feeling good. Before we even get started, I need y'all to understand, like, we've been in the field together.
Yes.
It's way different.
Yes.
When you've seen each other be at work together, we worked in the same spaces. This is nothing but love and family, meaning it's all real.
Yes.
This is all real. So I'm really excited. Thank you for having me.
You know, I got my sad sister with me today.
Big sad shit.
Yeah.
Whole lot of fire in the building. Never nothing cool. Never nothing, you feel me?
I got my sad sister with me. So look, we got to start off with 3 would you rather questions.
Okay.
You got to answer off the top of your head. Can't even think about it.
Okay.
You down for my challenge?
I'm down for your challenge.
Let's do it, all right? Would you rather have your student loans erased or have free food for the rest of your life?
My student loans are raised.
I
didn't want to go to that bitch in the first place. Let's be serious.
Whoa, we gonna get into that, all right? Would you rather DJ a college party or a 21 Up club?
Ooh.
Be honest.
Ooh. I gotta go 21 and up. I know, right?
What?
Exactly, I know, right?
I need an explanation, bro.
Okay, so the only thing about college parties, I love the community. You cannot put a price on people you in classes with, people you see on campus, you walk to the caf with. You cannot put a price on that. But the only thing is, the set list is kind of being set in stone. And like you can, you know what I'm saying? We playing shit that I was playing 2-3 years ago because these college freshmen seen all the shit on YouTube and they want to hear that shit too. So that's the only thing about 18 plus. It gets easy because you're stuck in a format.
Ooh, we gonna talk about that.
Yeah, you kind of stuck in a format. So I'm not gonna front. I love 18 plus because of the energy. I'm never doing 18 plus to get creative, and that's just a fact.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
A DJ's perspective. All right, last but not least. Would you rather open for your favorite artist or headline an HBCU college tour?
I'd rather headline.
Headline.
The important people don't show up till the end.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. Pop it then. Pop it. Look. So before we even dive into the college, the DJ, and all that, we gotta take it back a little bit. We gotta take it back. So you from North Carolina, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was born in Indianapolis, Indiana, though. But I was raised in Charlotte, North Carolina. I moved down there when I was like 3 years old.
Okay. So have you been back to Indianapolis since then or no?
Oh, hell yeah. Like, Thanksgiving, New Year's, Christmas, all my extended family up there.
Oh, that's hard.
So, yeah, I be going, like, Midwest shit. Like, you from Chicago, Midwest shit for sure.
Yeah,
for
okay.
sure.
I bet. So, look, like, for those who never been, because I never been to North Carolina, like, how would you describe the hometown? How would you describe North Carolina?
Okay, so I grew up in Charlotte, North Carolina, and, like, one thing niggas always used to say is a baby Atlanta. It's a banking city. It was fairly new, brand new. Everybody who lived in Charlotte wasn't from Charlotte. So, like, I'm in classes with bitches from, like, Tennessee, New York. I've been around, like, a melting pot of people my whole life because Charlotte was one of those places that had not really been inhabited like that. But as far as, like, creatively and musically and being so young, too, think about it. I left Charlotte when I was 18. It was nothing for me to do at that young age to be so creative. Like, you trying to fight and argue and get shine with niggas who twice your age. Real shit, who got boutiques. And like, I had a clothing line back in the day. I did shit like that. But, and then all of that really just helped me figure out what I actually wanted to do. So, but like, the creative struggle in Charlotte was real as hell. Like, it just did not feel like there was no room for me, really.
I never knew that you had a clothing line, though. Like, what inspired that? Like, how was the clothing line?
The clothing line was called, oh Lord, the clothing line was called The Gods, and it was just basically about, like, everybody is their own superhero. Like, everybody's their own superpower. Like, we had halos. I'm real big about my faith, but the clothing line was really surrounded by that. Like, you could still be hard, you could still be different, you could still walk around pants three sizes too big, hair pink.
Yeah.
You know God, and you wearing that shit on your sleeve.
Facts.
So that was really where that came from.
Facts.
And then me and my sister, we kind of did it together. We did fashion shows, we did photo shoots. At my Sweet 16, actually, we did, that was when I really started, like, picking up the music thing. I didn't even realize that. At my Sweet 16, right, my sister put together the fashion show. Like, I made the logo and the t-shirts and shit, but she really styled all the girls and freaked it, right?
Yeah.
So there's a big old, like, runway stage in the middle of the Sweet 16 that was 4 months after my birthday. Why? I don't know why we did MTV My Super Sweet 16 without MTV, but I'm kind of pissed that there was no cameras there. So, boom. So we got this fashion show going on. My sister got a dancer in there. That shit hot. But what I did was I put together a concert with local artists. I did the research, looked at their numbers in the city, and I put it together at 16.
At 16?
At 16, for my Sweet 16. And that was, we sold tickets. It was a dress code.
What?
It was all kind of shit like that. And that's when I really, like, it really is funny because it takes for you to sit down and talk about it.
To realize, like, that probably was the start.
Yeah, we've been on that. For sure.
Crazy, bro. So that means y'all had this brand at like 14, 15, the clothing brand.
I started it, like, I had the business plan, gave it to my parents at 13.
So you been on a hustler mindset.
Yeah. Yeah, all my family entrepreneurs, so keep on what you about to ask. It's about to make sense for real.
Yeah, so basically, like, just growing up in a family of hustlers and entrepreneurs, that would kind of, like, inspired y'all and gave y'all that mindset.
Yeah. And my whole family is music. So, like, my uncle, he was vice president of Sony BMG back in the day, and that's basically Sony Music's gospel division.
Okay.
And he went to law school at Notre Dame. He was the first black man to graduate Notre Dame's law school, that kind of vibe. And my mom was his right hand, answering the phones, getting the paperwork, you see how Zoe act with me. Zoe my manager, but she way more than that. Yeah. So my mom was basically like his business manager, but she had a hand in discovering John P. Key. My uncle discovered him. Okay. Well, my mom discovered him, brought him to my uncle. They signed him to Sony. This is all way before. This was probably like 10 years before I was born. So that's Uncle John and them to me.
Yeah.
And that's when those records, like, You Don't Know My Story, You Don't Know What I've Been Through, wasn't only topping gospel charts, it was topping global charts.
Yeah.
So it was that kind of thing. And that's all that I come from, for real. So.
Nah, that's hard though. See, I never knew that. Like, she giving free game, man. I gotta ask though, like, why y'all stop the clothing brand? Like, chat need to know.
It was honestly like we always was busy. And when I say we, I'm referring to me and my twin sister. I don't do shit alone.
Yeah.
That's my right hand, my backbone. She the brains of the operation. She takes my crazy ass ideas and puts them on wax.
Yeah.
So like the thing about the clothing line was we was just so fucking busy at the end of the day. Like we was dancing, like the marching band shit started way before I got to college. Like we was dancing with the marching band in high school, on the dance team in middle school, doing all the little clubs and shit. And it just ended up like, it's funny, you just start building these skills and you have no idea why.
Yes.
I'm doing sound for the theater program, but mind you, I'm on the dance team, and the dance team has to participate in the school play, which is 4 nights. You start picking up on skills and little habits and shit that you would have no idea I was about to use in college.
Yeah.
Fuck you mean I just did a 4-night weekend performing.
Yeah.
And maybe it wasn't DJ, and maybe it wasn't sound. I was dancing, I was ensemble, I was in the background. But it's still the same concept. You putting on makeup, you putting on a costume, you performing. So like it's literally that kind of shit. But we got so busy, and the goal was to just get to college.
Yeah.
It was just to get to college. So everything we ever did was for the fuck's sake of a resume. So when we get into school and actually having a chance to be you, and it's not about getting to school. It's not about, I got a village. I'm not about to sit here and act like I don't. I came from hard times or nothing like that. I got people behind me. I got people who believe in me. So it was, as soon as I get to college, as soon as I graduate from college, I have done everything my lineage has asked me to do. So that's really where it came from. We just got so busy with everything we did. Zoe fucked around and became captain of the dance team. And college girls don't even make college dance teams. Like,
Facts. That's major.
You
Popping
feel
for
me?
your twin. That's major.
Like, and I was her right hand, and we was both on the team. And I always, be funny. Like, I don't want to try out. I'm gonna let you do this. She was like, girl, no, we're doing this shit together. And that kind of loyalty, that kind of vibe, and you need like that kind of structure. You just need it.
Yeah.
You needed to be disciplined. So
Yeah. So it's safe to say you loved growing up with a twin.
Oh, I loved every fucking second of it. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Talk to me, bro.
I would die without her.
Think like I'm an only child.
Oh my fuck.
So I don't know like how it feel to even have a
sibling,
let alone a twin. Like, tell me about that experience, bro.
Like my mom, she was so adamant about us being close, cause like, and I didn't really get it until I got older. Like day one, I remember going. It's funny because you graduate, you start thinking about shit. I remember my first day of preschool.
Oh,
we was taking pictures.
She just said her first day of preschool.
We was taking pictures. It was me and my sister. Of course, we was matching. And my mama, she pulled us to the side. We was looking. She was like, "That is your best friend." No, and people are gonna try to come between y'all. They're gonna try to separate y'all. They're gonna try to like one person and not the other. Yeah. They're gonna try to make y'all act like y'all not that close. They're gonna try to convince y'all that y'all not that close. Yeah. But that is your best fucking friend. Nothing comes between y'all. And this was literally 4 or 5 years old walking into preschool. So you kind of just walk with that shit for the rest of your life. And it's fire. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you've been in high school, bitch been mad at you for whatever reason. Okay, it's 2 of us. I don't give a fuck. I don't need friends. Like,
facts. I was just finna say, did you grow up feeling like, man, fuck y'all, I got a sibling?
Honestly, it was never really, man, fuck y'all on the defensive side or the offensive side. It was always fuck y'all on defense, because having a twin sister and being so busy and like, it's one thing if one of us is dominating around, because we kids, we petty, we in high school. It's one thing that one sister is the captain and the president of all this other shit. It's one thing that both of them are. So it became,
now it's like y'all an unstoppable duo.
And like, we kids, y'all don't understand, like, we're actually siblings. This is blood shit. Like, this is shit we was raised on. Like, my mom, like, TTG, my mama TTG trained us to go. Like, real shit. So that was the part about having a twin. Nothing could ever separate us. But you end up dealing with shit off of the fact that it's 2 of y'all too. You only child. You ain't never have to deal with another man problems. Like, real talk.
That's true.
I'm talking hoes mad at my sister. They mad at me 10 times worse. I don't give a fuck. Like,
I just knew y'all grew up and got into at least one fight together.
Oh, okay.
Come on now. I need the story tell. I know y'all get into at least one Scrabble together.
Okay, I'm gonna shorten this up real nice this week though. Because it always ends up being about a nigga, and that was just something I can never condone. Like,
hey, JD, run upstairs, grab that charger with me.
Like, that is just something I could never really condone. So, boom. In high school, no, we're going to take it back to the 4th grade.
Oh, shit, Chad.
We're going to take it back to the 4th grade.
Let's get real. Let's take it back to the 4th grade.
One of my homies, we've been friends since the 4th grade. One of my homies has been in love with my sister since day one. You feel me? We fast forward we stopped talking to this girl for whatever reason. We was real close at one point, you know, middle school. And mind you, in Charlotte, you grow up with these niggas too.
Yeah.
You from elementary school all the way to fucking high school, public or not. And that's the thing about Charlotte that's different. You only hear about that shit in private school up north.
Yeah.
No, I've known these niggas since day one. I'm sick of y'all.
So y'all was in private school together?
No, public school. Like, that's
school,
one thing about Charlotte that was different, because it was just like, the school system cool. It's not too crazy. Now it's getting a little crazy, but like inner city shit wasn't that bad. So like we literally matriculating with these fucking people you have known since you was 5, 6, 7, 8 years old.
Yeah, like I know everything about you at this point.
I know everything about you.
Like,
so that's where honestly where the shit in high school got wrong. So boom, my homeboy since the 4th grade and loved my sister since day one. Boom, he was dating this girl. We ended up falling out with in middle school though. We in high school. We fucking upperclassmen in high school.
Yeah.
Dated the girl that we fell out with, whatever the case was, and then he finally confessed his love for my sister. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, we're finally seniors and we're gonna be together and blah 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 blah.
I've been liking you the whole life. I need to charge you in a wall piece.
Oh God! And then where it got fucked up was, you know, niggas' timing is horrible. So he was dealing with the girl, and mind you, like we tried to be cool again. Our parents knew each other. You know, certain little personal shit. We was like, look, we gonna show up for Shorty. You know, little XYZ, but like we cool with Shorty, but my homie ain't never switched on me. They ain't never had to intervene and make us cool again. My point is, she doing shit, he doing shit.
Facts.
Cool, fine, whatever. I know the real about what she got going on. I know the real about what he got going on.
Yeah, because it's like that's your friend, that's your
like
sister.
y'all both my friends, but I try to stay out of it. Cool.
Yeah.
They wasn't together, according to our knowledge, of course.
You know how black people be, man.
And then he played basketball too. We in Charlotte, that's a big fucking deal. They do too much about niggas who fucking throw a ball. It irks my nerves. And then
basketball is like really running the
basketball, football, and then my older sister played basketball too. Varsity since the freshman. She just fucking graduated from Kentucky.
So y'all got another sister. Y'all got an older sibling. That's what's up. Yeah.
She hooped at Kentucky, so it was just like we was around all of that shit. But bitches couldn't figure out how to be around it too. And when this is my family and this is your social life, this is a little different.
Yeah.
Long story short, gang, Zoe and dude finally get together. Oh my God, in the movies. He hooping. We had his basketball game on some cool shit. It was something for the city too. It wasn't even like no like school game. It was like, you know, niggas is hooping on the All-Star.
I always hear North Carolina go up. Like y'all always doing big
on
shit
the hooping
out there.
shit, real shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's like everybody, and then our school district big as fuck. So you picking all the star players from every school. We got vendors and shit like that.
Yeah.
It was that kind of vibe, and these hoes ran up. And we got into a fight over that nigga, and I think what blew me about the situation was it wasn't even a fight because you was gonna do that anyway. We was in a fucking room full of people. But what blew me was you got on live after, oh, we tired of them, we over them bitches, motherfuckers in the comments like, bitches I grew up with, you feel me? Like hoes that like, I knew you had smoke, but like, you like we girls, like let's be so dead ass.
So now they admit all this secret animosity.
You feel me? Like we looking at the comments on the live, like my homegirls like screen recording shit sending to me. I'm like, damn, I ain't know y'all ain't
always
fuck
go
with
down
nigga.
on live when you younger, bro. Everything went down on live, bro.
I'm like, damn, y'all, I didn't realize y'all ain't fuck with me. So like, I wish I could say it even stopped at the altercation. Cause basically how I got involved was Shorty, you know, the girlfriend, whatever, you know, that little love triangle situation.
Yeah,
her
you know
friend,
how that shit be.
We all used to be real cool. I know these people. Came up popping up, blah, 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 trying to pop shit. She gonna try to swing on my sister. Her friend did. That's how I got in the fight in the first place.
Cause so did somebody swing on your sister and ass up and it's stuck.
Not even the bitch who got a real problem with her. Who are you? You got a problem with her, you got a problem with me. Like,
facts.
That's how that shit really busted you. But it's crazy because Shorty ended up going to Georgia State.
What?
Seen her out and everything. I done seen her in the elevator a couple times.
Hey,
like,
see her in the elevator is crazy. Was it smoke in the elevator?
No, nigga. Like, fuck the hell about a nigga? The fuck? Like, and it's just so funny because, like, motherfuckers be trying to change the climate about beef that's not theirs. Like,
facts.
This is never that serious. Like, it's a nigga. Like,
but I love the way that y'all roll for each other, though. Like, I know that shit had to be fun, especially, like, with y'all being so popular and so dominant. And I think it's crazy, like, how did y'all, first of all, what made y'all decide, okay, we finna apply to Clark Atlanta?
If I'm being real, we chose Clark Atlanta in the 7th grade. Clark Atlanta was our only choice.
7th grade?
We wanted to be in Atlanta. We knew we wanted to do entertainment. Like, this is just the weird shit that's in your lineage. Like, just because your family did it. We knew we wanted to be in Atlanta, black entertainment.
Facts.
We chose Clark before we even knew what an HBCU was. Mind you, I told y'all we started dancing with the marching band in high school.
Yeah.
And that get that marching band shit at HBCU, that's like playing a D1 sport.
Nigga,
Real
that
shit.
ain't no joke.
So it ain't no joke. But the crazy part about it was before we ever joined a dance team for the marching band in high school, we chose Clark Atlanta. Didn't even fucking know it was an HBCU. Didn't know you could get scholarship money off that shit. So like the shit just started adding up.
So your aligning in your time and been golden.
It's always a plan. You feel me? Even if it don't feel as like now that I'm older, I feel like I can get more strategic. But all the shit played a part.
Yeah.
Nothing was never for no reason. Real shit. My bad.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, now you cuss if you need to. Yeah, for sure. So damn, so y'all planned that out all the way that long ago.
Without
Yes.
a plan. And then the shit, pieces just started falling in. Zoe became captain in high school.
Yeah.
I was her tail. Like that shit, that's just some dance terminology for you.
Yeah.
We started getting recruited by Winston-Salem State, Virginia State. We was gonna try out for A&T, but it was too local. I'm sorry, A&T, I love y'all. But Elizabeth City was trying to fuck with us. Like a whole bunch of HBCUs in North Carolina wanted to get us to
Yeah.
dance, but we was like, nah, we going to Clark.
Yeah.
Didn't try out yet. Didn't like send no film in, no nothing. Like that's what we go. That's what we putting our tips on. But that was all that other
Manifestation.
shit was on the table. But we said nah.
Yeah, y'all was speaking that into existence, bro. That's hard. Like, so we got to talk about this. You feel me? Like, we got to go a little off Clark for a minute before we fully dive in on the Clark.
Right.
We got to talk about this. Like, I seen a post that you had posted on your story one time, and you was talking about. I don't want to quote the post word for word because I don't want to say it wrong, but you was basically somebody was like congratulating you or celebrating you for basically like beating cancer.
Yeah.
So, like, we have to talk about
Yeah.
that. Like, first of all, I love that for you. Congratulations that
Thank
you
you.
still here. You know what
you.
I'm saying? Fuck cancer.
Fuck cancer on my
Fuck
mama.
cancer. You feel me?
We
But-
go up all October on my mama.
yeah, but you got to tell me, like, at what age was you diagnosed with this, and how was that, like, being that it had to clearly be when you were younger?
Yeah, so what had happened? I was 17 years old. This was like September of 2020. So like the world shutting down, shit getting crazy.
This is COVID.
This is COVID. This is my
Ooh.
senior year of high school.
You was 17 during COVID?
Yes, nigga.
We're going to talk about that later. Just keep going.
I mean, I turned 18, but
Okay,
the whole
aight,
December
aight,
shit.
aight,
You feel me?
yeah.
But, it's COVID. Sports is all fucked up. It's crazy how the shit worked out in my favor. And that's crazy to say, but sports was fucked up. I would have been mid-season if it wasn't for COVID.
Ooh, damn.
All kind of crazy shit just ends up working out. So what had happened was I always had like shoulder issues dancing. You dancing for the band. You put in 5, 6, like even in high school, we was putting in 5, 6 hour practices. That shit was never a joke. Like everything we ever did, like sports at my high school was fucking serious. Like my older sister in the gym, she playing basketball. My mama, other 2 kids in the dance room. Like we not playing none of that shit. Y'all got shit to do.
Yeah.
I swear to God. So like I was in the gym. You know the little shit where you gotta hold and do like leg raises on, like you lift your leg up like that.
Yeah.
Boom, my arm breaks. And my arm has broken before on some nut shit. Like I would be dancing, my shit pop.
Yeah.
So like that's happened like a couple times. They wrote it off. They didn't say too much about it. They let it heal like a normal broken bone. But then this last time, I go to emergency, and it's crazy because the first 2 times I never went to emergency in the first place. I just went straight to ortho, to the bone doctor.
Yeah.
So
Let's go ahead and get straight to it.
Exactly. So the last time I actually went to emergency, and after a while I was in there too long. You feel me? Like,
Yeah, like,
and then
what's
they
going
start
on?
having me run these crazy ass X-rays to the point where like I broke my shit right here. I'm doing a whole ass back bend. They're like, do you think you can do that? Whole time I'm a dancer. I could do it, but I'm
Yeah.
like, whoa, why the fuck y'all need these kind of pictures?
Yeah.
Like the X-ray over my head, and I'm taller than it. I had to bend back this way, all kind of shit. And then
It was
they
starting to
start-
feel a little weird to you.
started to feel a little weird. And they gave me crazy ass pain medicine. I'm in and out. And then like nurses, I just hear the little whispers. Oncology this, blah, 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 that. Like, and then the doctor finally come in. He like, look, it's the emergency. Before I even start my speech, this is the emergency room. I can't fully diagnose you. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yeah,
They like-
now you got my anxiety running.
They like, worst case scenario, this could be bone cancer. Best case scenario, this could be a benign tumor. Blah, 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 whatever's in the middle. I don't know where y'all from. Well, I'm from Charlotte, so the cancer center in Charlotte is Levine's.
Right.
I'm in Levine's the next day. I'm the youngest motherfucker in there.
Yeah, we ain't playing no games. We need to get on top of this right now.
Yeah, like they was like, and you know, the world was fucked up. My mama owned her own business. They just fucking took Obamacare. It's all kind of crazy shit,
Yeah.
personal shit going on that like you just gotta deal with. Like you just gotta deal with that shit. I go in the office, they like, boom. And this is where it got crazy because it was one thing to go to the emergency room and be like, look, we're going to go to oncology tomorrow. We're going to figure out what's going on. No. I had a broken bone. So they was like, look, we need your arm to heal for a couple weeks, a couple months before we can even give you surgery to even pull the shit out and diagnose you. Gang, you feel me? So like the initial injury happened in September, early September. I didn't have surgery till end of October. So, like, it was one of those type of situations. They're like, boom, we going in every 10 days. They monitoring the fuck out of my ass. Like, x-rays every time, vitals every time, blah, blah, blah. Ask me a million different questions every 10 days until they could operate on me. Yeah. So, it was one thing to be like, all right, we not going to know shit till they operate. It's another thing, I got to keep going in this bitch. Motherfucking 70, 80 years old. I'm motherfucker, like.
It's just depressing. Like.
Yeah, and then, like, my surgeon, he was a teacher. You feel me? So, like. It's students in that bitch, and they wanted to work on me because, like, why the fuck would you want to work on an 80-year-old person? Like, that's sad as fuck. Like,
facts,
so boom, he teaching classes with me and that kind of shit. So, but that's really how it played out. And by the time surgery came back, they just told me it was a tumor. It could have progressed into cancer, but it didn't.
Yes.
And basically, after they like kind of track, you know the healthcare system, they can pull up your history. They track all of my breaks, and from each break, it only got bigger a little bit. It never attacked the artery. It was never near no vitals or nothing like that.
Thank God. Thank God.
You real shit though. So like, just because it was in my arm that saved me, I didn't have to do chemo or radiation.
Thank God.
My fucking surgeon was like, look, I have this, because cancer is research at the end of the day. I think that's what people don't really understand. This is not a painkiller. This is not a allergy pill to get rid of the shit. It's research. These people are literally conducting science experiments on you. He was like, look, you young as fuck and your health is really good. I could put you in chemo and, push your young ass body through all of that and whatever that looks like. Or we got this new surgery that I want to try out on you. This is where it get crazy and I hate to laugh, but like, this man, I'm fucking 17 years old. This man was like, look, we got this new surgery I'm going to try out on you, right? So, boom, we going to open your arm up. We going to take out the cancer mass out of there, the tumor, whatever you want to call it, because it's research. I didn't know that was damn near the same thing either.
Yeah.
We going to pull out the mass from your arm, and we going to, like, refill it, like, and he, like, let me touch the material. Yeah. And it felt like crushed up seashells, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, when you start healing it and the bone marrow start coming back naturally, it's going to solidify into a new arm. So I ain't gonna lie, I low-key got a bionic left shoulder, real shit. But
so nigga, you just build the arm, like build the bear?
Yes, exactly, yes.
Yeah.
And that's what, and it was crazy because like, when they asked, like he asked me, he was like, you can either do radiation or you can do some new shit I ain't never did before. And then in my 17-year-old scared as hell mind, I was like, nigga, we gonna do that new shit. I ain't go to radiation the fuck.
Facts.
And then my mama, it really takes my mom to talk about it. She was like, you made that decision. Like, that was actually a decision for you.
And that was probably the best decision.
You feel me? Like, because my mom was like, new surgery, what the fuck? Radiation, what the fuck? You feel me? It was one of those situations where I'm scared either way.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know what to do, nigga. You choose. It's your life. I don't know what to do.
She was like, you made that decision in a heartbeat. Like, I ain't, like, you feel me? You just don't have to go through the little shit. I ain't lose no eyebrows. I ain't lose no hair. Like,
yeah, that's beautiful.
Like,
that's beautiful.
God, really.
Thank you, God. Like,
and I ain't been back since. Like, I had surgery. They,
W's in the chat. Everybody who tuning in right now on all my cameras, W's in the chat.
Literally,
W's in the chat.
I had surgery, what was it, 2020? I probably rang the bell and I was off of like, they monitor you. And then I went to college too. So every time I came home, he wanted to see me. I probably rang the bell like sophomore year, in the sophomore year.
Yes,
so I didn't even gotta see them niggas no more. Like,
yes, sir. Yes,
but
sir.
if I'm being so real, that shit right there, like, that was a situation where I'd be like, God gave me something to be afraid of.
Talk to me.
Like, I was a kid. I always knew I had all these little weird gifts, these little weird talents. I could publicly speak at age 5. That wasn't normal, that I thought was normal, you feel me? But I was always scared of it. I never wanted to, like, be in front of somebody. I never wanted to be in the light as much as I already was, or more than I already was, because I thought it was too much. But then God actually gave me something to be afraid of. Actual fear. I'm gonna give you actual fear. Since you want to act scared or something, people don't really realize fear is a sin, because it's ego.
Ooh.
You scared of some shit. Whole time it's ego.
Trav, please give everybody. I'm looking at all three of our cameras when I say this. Give them that free game right here, right now.
It's not even game. It's God. Like real shit. You so scared of something because that's your ego talking. That's the fear of embarrassment. That's the fear of looking bad. That's the fear of that kind of shit. God said, all right, you want to disrespect these gifts I gave you? You want to act like they not there? You want to ignore them? Like, my nigga, I told myself I was going to go be a sports agent and go to law school. I didn't want to fucking do that shit.
Yeah.
God was like, all right, I'm going to give you something to be afraid of.
Yeah.
And I walked out that bitch. Only thing I got to show for it is a scar on my left shoulder. That's it.
Yes,
That's
bro.
it.
And
so I tell niggas all the time, be scared. That's fine. God gonna give you something to be afraid of. Like, real talk.
Yeah. Yes, Trap. And I just love that story, and I appreciate you for just sharing that with me and just sharing that with all the viewers and everybody who tuned in right now, bro. Damn. That's some real talk, folks. Look. Everybody who tuned in right now, we finna go ahead and get into this game segment, man.
I'm excited.
We gonna come back, chop it up about college, DJing, and all y'all crazy ass niggas that's watching this that went to the AUC.
Because y'all were there, first of all. It wasn't like it was just us two there. Well, y'all all were there, first of all.
Y'all seen that check. KK on the check here. Let's get to this game segment. Yeah. Welcome to KK's Trivia Corner. So look, y'all, we got my girl, the one and only Trap Princess. Yeah. Know what I'm saying? We got a minute and a half on our clock. We got 10 questions, 90 seconds. We're going to see how many she can get right in 90 seconds. If y'all tuned in, drop in the chat right now. Let me know, like, I want to know in the comments how many y'all think she's going to get right out of 10. Perfect. All right, baby. So look, I'm going to ask you the first question. That's when we're going to start our timer. You feel me? You ready? Mm-hmm. All right, so look. Question number 1. Which streamer just presented Streamer University?
Castanet.
Okay. How many letters spell the word Skittles?
SKITTLES. 8.
Oh, 8 letters. 8 letters. Yeah. Okay, I finished the song lyrics. You a DJ now.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck where you from, you ain't fucking with my city. Put that shit on, we robbing J's with true religion. Gotta represent you back in blood rolling 60s.
Pastor Resposado, if he's looking your way, then he is not my home.
Okay,
Oh, my mother.
Yeah, which Chicago rapper made the song Finito?
Chief Keef.
Okay, what do AUC stand for?
Atlanta University Center.
Yeah, what's 8 times 20?
8 times 20, 8 times 2 is 16, 160? 160!
How many sides in an octagon? 30 seconds on my clock.
Octagon, 8.
Damn, Chad, she ain't getting nothing wrong yet. What recent Detroit rapper just got glazed in the head?
Skill.
Yeah. Alright, I got her with this one. Which college was there first? Clark, Spelman, or Morehouse? 15 seconds on my check.
Oh, fuck.
2 questions left.
It was Spelman. No!
Morehouse.
Damn!
Okay, 5 seconds on my clap. Who was JT in the rap group with before she split?
City Girls.
Yes! Yeah, that was lit. That was hard.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. If I don't have the top score at a KK corner, somebody lying.
I ain't gonna lie, she probably got one of them ones. Let's get back to the interview. Let's get it. Yeah, and we back from KK's Trivia Corner. I ain't gonna lie, you did good, twin.
If I don't have one of the higher scores on the podcast, I think somebody lying, first of all. But
yeah, you did good. Okay, so we gotta get into it, man. Y'all decided when y'all was younger, y'all wanted to go to Clark.
Yeah.
You get to Clark. What year is this that you start your freshman year?
Fall 2021.
Damn.
Yeah.
So you started DJing as soon as you got there.
Yeah. So like, I'm put it like this. I remember moving day vividly. Moving day was August 11th. My first booking was like August 18th.
Yeah, like you gotta talk to us about that. Like,
yeah.
Alright, so I know that your first booking was at Bethel. You feel me? I know you first got booked for a house party. Shout out Tiggy.
That wasn't my first one ever though. Bethel was not.
That it was not.
Bethel was not my first
Are
booking
we
ever.
fact checking?
We're fact checking. Bethel was not my first. That was the first time y'all saw me close to campus. Bethel was not my first
All
booking.
right, pop it then. What was your first booking?
My first booking was at a fucking hookah lounge in Decatur, 30 minutes away. You know how like, you know, on the little pages and shit, oh, class of 2025 coming in, and you know, they start looking for promoters, flyer girls, bottle girls, all that kind of shit through there. They hit my DM like, we looking for a host, we looking for personalities, we looking for the bitches to go on the flyer, and we looking for DJs. That's when I shot my shot right there.
Fact.
In the DM. Like, oh, you look for DJ? I'm a DJ. Mind you, this had to be like, what, July? We wasn't even there yet.
Yeah.
Or probably June, really. I ain't have a look of equipment. I was interning at a recording studio. Shout out Grindhouse Studios. That's my love, my family.
I heard of them before. Shout out.
And I was just doing work with them.
Yeah.
I had no DJ experience at all.
So when you told them you could DJ, you was lying in the DM.
Yeah, nigga, like
What? Alright, so talk to me. Like, what made you feel like, nah, I want to get into the DJing thing though? Like, what made you tell them that?
because it was really my love for music, and then it was really my love for music and my love for the stage. I kind of like saw the missing piece, the whole.
Yeah.
I knew I didn't want to dance. I didn't want to take that shit to college.
Yeah.
I knew that like even dancing past college, even if it like I don't fucking know, go on tour with Thug or something as a background dancer, I still knew that wasn't me. But I still love the stage and I love music.
Right.
DJing helped me fill that in, and then I had recording studio experience. So like that's how I picked shit up so fast, because I was literally cutting breasts, pitch correct, and doing that kind of little shit. So
Yeah. So what the hell? You just buy all the equipment before this first booking?
yes, my mom and my dad got me a DJ board, my little SB3, the shit Metro used to go to Coachella. It's not that, you know what I'm saying? It's not
Yeah.
that expensive. They bought me that for graduation.
Wow. So
Software came with it, and I learned how to do that shit probably 3-4 weeks before I started spitting in front of people, like legit.
So you was only a month in before you got in front of people and just, all right, I'm for the DJ.
Hell yeah. And nobody heard me at the crib, only my sister. It wasn't like I sat my whole family down in the living room, no.
So be
like you
real.
ask my parents, they be like, I heard nothing from your room.
So you wasn't nervous like, damn, for we finna see how this shit go.
I ain't gonna lie, like, of course, nervous as fuck,
Yeah.
but I'm low-key insane. Like, it was one of those, like, if I feel like I can do something, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
I was like, I can do this shit. And then it was really Zoe. Like, she sat and listened to me. She heard the spins at the crib, that kind of shit. She was like, yeah, you can do that in front of people. I was like,
Look, twin sister like, fuck it, let's do it.
Fucking like,
God.
exactly. Like, I mean, like, it's funny because, like, that's your king. Y'all start talking. She goes some shit like, girl, you fucking dance in a leotard and shimmery tights for the most winning football team in the state of North Carolina every Friday. You can do that shit and not have no nerves.
Be real though. Do you feel like your first set was a good set or a bad set? Mediocre? Like what? Like what do you feel about it?
Because I was a dancer, technique is always something that I'm going to take account and I'm going to use against myself. Because till now, I've never had the time to fully dive into technique and really get into it. But if I take technique away, it was a 10 out of 10. And I know it was a 10 out of 10. I mean, if it was recorded and I go back and listen to it, I'd be like, God, fuck no. But it was a 10 out of 10.
We progress, yeah.
Because you know it's good when everybody running up to you. Can you play this? I just gotta hear this song right now. Can you play this?
Yeah.
And you know, DJs, we get into this bag and this habit where we don't want to hear that shit. We want to control the vibe. We don't want to let nobody else kind of, you know, steer the sails or whatever. But that's the number one indicator motherfuckers having a good time.
Yeah.
Because they know DJs rude as fuck. They know we don't want to hear that shit. But they
Yeah.
gonna run up on me and try anyway. Please, can you just play this song? Please.
Yeah.
And that's how I knew we had something.
Okay, all right. So this is fall 2021, right?
Yeah.
We get into this industry, right? Cause I probably started like my junior year, right? Mm-hmm. How did you feel when it came about like earning respect as a solidified DJ? Cause you got to think like we're the only women.
In the entire AUC. Say that shit loud
We're
and
the
proud.
only women in the entire AUC a part of the entertainment. The only girl host, the only girl DJ that has damn near ever walked through Clark, Atlanta, Spelman, Morehouse, like, and
did the shit with the boys, like,
and I'm
shoulder
not
to shoulder.
exaggerating.
Yeah.
Like I don't know of, and correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know of no other girl host or DJ.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like,
not to what we was doing. It's one thing to serve somebody at a house party, do the little shit, but
not to the extent.
Yeah, on our scale, it was crazy.
Man, so it's like, you dab into yours, then I'ma dab into mine. Like, did you feel like you had to like how did you feel like going about like earning respect, earning bookings, like getting your name solidified? Like, nah, bitch, I'm really Trap Fairy Princess.
If I'm being real, like, this gonna sound insane.
Talk to me.
But niggas only get caught up in that. I'm not gonna lie. You gonna give me my respect. You gonna fuck with me. If you don't fuck with me, you still gonna book me. If you don't like me, you still gonna pay me because I don't have that attitude at all. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you seen that post? It was like, I wish my dream job was to get paid to tell people to have fun and that I love them. Yeah. That's me all day. Like, I ain't never gonna hold you. I'm not about to get in a pissing contest, a dick swinging contest with none of these niggas. Because at the end of the day, it's about the people in front of me. Yeah. So when we talk about things like, respect, acclaim, your accolades being properly assessed to, people giving you your flowers, it was never about that peer to peer. It was never about KK respecting Trap and saying Trap the hardest bitch on the microphone because I respect her and that's what she deserved. No, it was about not even my niggas on the front row. It was about Shorty in the back who in a group of 6 bitches who did not want to come out tonight and is over it. She's not really in the party scene. She don't like being around people, but the DJ made her have a good time. Fact. That's who I want my respect from. Fact. I don't give a fuck about no respect from another nigga who doing what I do. I love y'all niggas, but I'm trying to kill y'all niggas. Like,
facts.
Like, I'm not.
So it never felt weird to you being in like a male dominated.
Oh, for shit, sure. Like, just the little shit. Niggas got their inside jokes, Yeah. And then, like, you look at me, I'm a pretty girl. Niggas take me as serious as a heart attack. Niggas probably think I'm bitchy whole time. I'm in my zone. Just a little shit like that. But I never let that get to me because I always put it in perspective. I'm the only girl around here. Like, of course these niggas are going to think I'm bitchy. Yeah. Of course niggas is going to be like, why do people like her? She don't scratch. She don't do what I do. Like, that's how niggas run. But I love it. It's a sport. Be hard on me. I don't give a fuck. Like, I love that kind of shit. Like, I love hard work. I love criticism. Let's get into it. But in terms of that kind of shit, it's about the person in the back.
Facts.
The motherfucker in the front gonna have a good time regardless. They drunk as fuck. It's about the motherfucker in the back. Real shit. So.
Facts. And it's about really, like, reading that crowd, bro. Like, that's what it really comes down to. Like, I felt like, it was probably different for you as a DJ because I feel like DJs are more high demand than hosts.
Indeed.
You feel me? So I feel like my experience.
Yeah, you had to.
I had to, like, I feel like I had to, like, pop shit a little bit. Like, I had to come in there and like, that's where I get that I don't host with nobody shit from. Because I never wanted them to just throw me a mic and, okay, this nigga on the mic, and we just gonna get KK a mic. But you see, like,
it's choreography with that shit. Like, if I can't talk, see, and that shit gets so fucked up because, like, it's one thing I'm dealing with one host. When I'm dealing with 3, 4, I have no control over the floor at all. You motherfuckers get to competing with each other. KK, I love you to death. You know how you get. You start singing random songs and shit. I gotta have your back. You feel me? Like,
hey, being trapped. That we done kept them.
I swear to God, I would have 5 R&B songs loaded. Shout out my label, that's me.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I gotta have her back. Yeah. But when that kind of shit with 4 people. And you're way more intentional about what you say too. Niggas are not intentional. Yeah. Hell yeah, you had to cuss them niggas out. Hell, like, my nigga.
Like on photo grade, like, and you know what's crazy though? I always feel like, shout out all the DJs who I feel like embrace me. Like, I'ma just be real. Trap always embraced me. Raymond Beats always embraced me. Like, it was for me though, as a host, it was always
shout out Raymond Beats. That's my motherfucking brother.
It was always other hosts. It was never like the DJs, like on phone them. Like, for me personally, like, the DJs probably like fully embraced you, like, or did you feel like it was like a DJ battle ego thing? Because for me, if the DJ fuck with me, it was always the host. Maybe because I'm a host and a host.
I ain't gonna lie, I can't say no names, but
we ain't gotta do too much.
One of my and before I'm gonna preface this by saying, like, it's all good. I love this nigga. You know how to you know how to, like, move on. Be adults about it. But one of my homeboys grew up with the nigga down the street. My first booking I was telling you about. He told dude he hit my. You see, the problem is another thing too. Regardless being new or not, I always put money first.
Yes. Oh.
Yeah, like, and I don't even want it to sound like that, but when you make it
I'm
dollars,
not hosting the whole night for $100, bitch. I charge by the hour. That's why them broke ass nigga don't book. All right, man. Go
like,
ahead.
you feel me? It's on some shit like, I'ma always put money first. So it goes back to the respect conversation. I'm not gonna give a fuck about your respect if you're not paying me. Like,
Facts.
it's just that simple. So, long story short, one of my niggas I've known since Sandbox really told the promoter I ain't have no experience. He hit my phone and was like, look, I think I should close because you have no experience. I get that, but you not signing my check. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Like, I don't give a fuck how cool he is. You out of line for that.
Yeah.
And, you know, that kind of situation, that was day one. So it's just like, all right, if I can deal with some shit like that, a nigga who know me since Sandbox, I can deal with anything, real shit. We cool, we cool. Ain't no beef. We ain't never really talk about it for real, like, because I'm not that kind of bitch. But niggas know, like, so that's where it's crazy we talked about respect first. Ooh, excuse me.
Yeah, you good. You got the goals in.
No, God. I don't give a fuck about no respect. You niggas didn't respect me from jump.
Fuck you mean?
Fuck you mean? Fuck you mean?
I just came to pop it.
And it goes back to the I'm gonna give you something to be scared of. I ain't scared of y'all niggas. I had cancer. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I'm here by the grace of God. Like,
yeah, I'm just out here having fun.
I'm out here having fun with this shit. This is about Shorty in the back. If she fuck with me, I fuck with what I just did tonight.
I might be fake messy for saying this.
Oh, God.
But the wildest night of a party I remember with you is when we was at Bonfire.
I'm scared.
And
So scared.
the old host who we kicked out the picture because he really had no talent got to tripping.
I love dude. I'm impartial, but keep going. I do remember that.
Tripping,
I do remember that.
And all I know is it was a fight on the side of the stage. I looked to the side. I ain't never heard Trap yell at me like this ever in her life.
Oh my fuck.
KK, don't say shit. Keep hosting. Keep fucking working. Don't say shit. I didn't even know what the fuck was going on.
See.
I just tried to slightly turn my head to the side.
See, that's what happens when we overload entertainment. Like, if I'm being so real, I could talk about my feelings and how I feel like
We
you niggas
graduated
started
now.
trying to piss far. Who could piss the furthest? And y'all niggas did that on stage. I could really talk about that. But if I'm being real, that literally just came from the fact that the motherfucker who signed our checks scheduled us horribly.
Ooh,
That's it.
shit.
That's it. I
That's
could really,
the truth, but
my
he ain't
nigga,
gonna
we
wanna
can
hear
really
that
sit
one.
here and talk about, oh, you made me feel like this. Oh, well, she gets paid more than me, or he gets more money than me. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You
Yeah.
niggas were overscheduled at the end of the day. Like,
Yeah, that shit was that, and that was a big party for us.
and that's
that was a crazy night.
and the thing about Bonfire, especially in those days, we had fucked around and made it a weekly situation.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? So it's just like, fuck. So
was crazy. And
my
that was
thing
my
with
first
your
deal working with
ass,
y'all.
my thing with your ass, you're gonna keep hosting and we're gonna act like these people did not just see these motherfuckers swing on each other. Because that's my job. Motherfuckers don't understand, like, when you see the crowd getting amped up and you gotta know where you are, like, especially DJing in Atlanta, if you're on the east side, you know not what to play, you know on the west side, you know not what to play.
Yeah.
You gotta watch the energy of everybody else. And we amped up on a stage, these motherfuckers down in the bottom gonna be on 10. So what happened as soon as them niggas swung? What did we start doing? It was Keisha Cole. It was a love song. It was Hit Difference, all the scissors and the Summer Walkers, because we gotta bring it down.
Yeah.
And I'm not about to let you get mad either, because we gotta bring this motherfucker down.
Bro, when I tell y'all Trap ain't never yelled at me like that, gang, I was so goddamn confused. I'm like, what the hell going on?
I was yelling
Like,
at both of y'all niggas, because
that
what
shit
the...
was-
I didn't know what... And then think about it, we the DJ. We real impartial. We can't leave. So I'm like, oh, fuck no. You motherfuckers gotta get this shit together now.
Yeah, but
Okay.
like that was crazy.
That was crazy.
Though.
It was
Like,
crazy.
That was the craziest one, folks. But I ain't gonna lie, like we had some fun with the college. I feel like the college
We have
parties,
had a lot of
I
fun.
feel like really made me though. Like even though I was already hosting hard, like I was already doing Bonfire, like that college crowd, they just a little bit more turned. Like
For sure,
it's crazy that like you say 21 over 18 plus, I gotta say 18 plus over 21.
See...
We could throw the beach balls. We could get wicked and wild. Folks.
Yeah, see, like... But can I be real? Like, I
Talk to me.
DJ at A&T. I'd probably DJ up at Winston. I went to TSU. And nobody has that crowd volume for 18 plus. Like, we doing 1,500 people in a fucking warehouse for fucking people who aren't even, you feel me? That shit where it get crazy. Up in the AATs, in the North Carolinas, and the TSUs, 500, 300. You working with a different landscape. So that's kind of where that answer came from. Yeah. But the AUC talking about something crazy because it's the AUC. It's all of us out there. And it's Georgia Tech, Emory, Georgia State, all that kind of shit.
And you know I got to ask, like, how did you go about setting your price? They ain't never try to play with you being a girl DJ.
Yeah,
they ain't never try to underpay you.
Yeah, nigga, I don't give a fuck. I don't play that shit. Like, it goes back to what I was saying. I put money first. And my product was immediately second. It wasn't about me getting male attention. It wasn't about me being the baddest bitch. It wasn't about I'm better than you niggas. I put money first. I backed it with the product. And then I had clients in the crowd who could vouch for me.
Facts.
From there, you can't argue with me. I'm not going to lie. And then my twin sister is my manager. I'm not even talking to you. Yeah. You're not about to manipulate me. It's thinking, oh, I don't think the way you spent, the way you did it was worth this. No, you're not even speaking to me. Because it's an emotional conversation for the artist. It's a black and white conversation for the manager. You're going to talk to her.
And that's what I think was your advantage for sure.
Yeah.
Especially with you being a
the representation, DJ. 100%.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now it's like, damn, I can't even talk directly to Trap. I got to go through her sister. Like, but I think that's what made niggas like, I put some respect on my name. You feel me?
Because you can't don't fucking talk to me about money. I'm not going to lie. Like, when the thing about it is when you separate, it's funny because I'm a woman in the male field. Niggas do shit for their ego. Women do shit from their heart. This is something I love. Like, this is my lineage. Music is some of the times where I remember all of my family being together and being the happiest. You feel me? Like, I call us circus freaks. We all have our own little talent. Like, I just got to tell this little story. My fucking grandmother.
Talk to him.
My grandmother was singing at the Apollo. My white Jewish grandfather was in the crowd.
Okay.
And that's how they got together. They got married when interracial marriage was illegal. He was a music executive. He owned a whole bunch of record stores. She was singing at the Apollo on tour with B.B. King, which is why Beyonce shit right now is real educational for niggas because that's the shit nobody talk about. But like...
So you fucking with Rock Nation?
Man, what? So, literally...
I heard they come get niggas. Yeah, all right, go ahead. Keep going. Keep going.
Literally, they get married at a time where interracial marriage was illegal off of the power of music.
Damn.
You feel me? We talking dollars and cents for the sake of survival. But when it comes down to who I am and in my heart, it's way different. This is not about... It's dollars and cents because I got to pay for school. I can't let nobody play with my money. Fact. I can't be I love music and I love everybody. I can't do it like that in those kind of terms. So you talk to my manager so you keep the innocence of the art alive, really.
Yeah. Nah, that's
real shit. So
I think you just gave a lot of free games to like any up and coming anybody.
Representation gonna take you further than your own mouthpiece. Have somebody else. It's one thing you can talk all the shit all day. I'm looking at this camera. You can talk all the
pop it.
You can talk all the shit out of your own mouth all day. But if somebody else can do it and do it better than you, you can't put a price on it, my nigga. Like, you can't. If you want to be somebody's manager, you want to discover talent, you got to be a dog about them. And if you want somebody to be a dog about you and your talent and your art, you got to be a dog about that shit.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. So, yeah, that's really like, that's where it comes from. Like, I love this shit so much. All the black and white shit that I don't even want to deal with or talk about is discussed from somebody else.
Do you still have a say-so in that, though?
Yeah. Hell yeah. And then, like, it's my twin sister, you know, and then I love it because it's a bloodline guarantee. I ain't got to worry about shit.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, she get paid well. Yeah.
I heard you finna teach a little spin class, though.
I need
Kelly called me like, I'm finna do trap spin class.
I need to. It's funny. Okay, so, y'all, I teach dance to a bunch of elementary schoolers every Friday. My dad's a teacher. We all live here now in Atlanta. But, like... Yes, I would do that shit. I teach little babies how to dance. I used to coach for my old high school when I still lived in Charlotte, little summer camps and shit. So, like, yeah. I love teaching.
Yeah, nah, facts. Yeah, that's hard. I ain't gonna lie. So, like, you gotta tell me, like, you done made it to graduation. What's next? Like, what's the plans after this? You feel me?
Okay, now that we got cameras rolling, this shit, audio recorded, I gotta do it. And niggas be like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to ruin. No, like me, all my shit came from the fact that I said it first.
Oh shit.
I ain't gonna lie, niggas be like,
oh, we better have a Kodak moment.
Niggas be like,
Bring your ass.
niggas be like, oh, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to let no spirit. I protect my shit. I don't want to let no energies near my shit. No, I protect my shit. Fuck that. I don't give a fuck what you think. I'm gonna do it. So what's next for me? There's a lot, but we're about to we about to start making music. I love this shit so much. I played it so much. It's time to start making music. I want to produce really, really, really bad.
Okay.
And I started with that, and then I DJ'd. So it's really getting back to those roots. I love music so much. Yeah, we're going to do that. Of course, we're going to curate our own little events, but, you know, that's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Y'all going to come see me without no promoter name, it's going to be my vibe.
Yeah.
But really, world domination, if I should put it like that. I'm not going to lie, but...
I love to it, world dog. Bro, so you gonna rap, sing, produce, like what you gonna really do, bro?
Oh,
like,
I'm gonna produce heavy. Like if anybody's map is like Metro is a big inspiration because it was one thing to DJ, it was one thing to make the beats. It's another thing when it's about you. You feel me? Like that nigga bringing out people for Coachella, that kind of vibe, you know. So really on some shit like that. But
I ain't gonna lie, like who you think the first artist you gonna produce for? You been cooking up?
It's gonna be my homies for shit show.
Okay.
Like I got a lot of talented ass friends, and they was so focused on the art, they was never focused on the platform. But good thing for me, I was focused on the platform. So I got a lot of talented ass homeboys, a lot of talented ass homegirls. One of my closest cousins be producing. He produced for a lot of niggas. We can get into that, but like having the leadership, the guidance. Yeah. That kind of vibe. I'm really excited. But
it's crazy. Like I feel like then all the DJs I know be like, yeah, I'm finna produce.
You get to a point you done chopped and screwed the shit so much you might as well make it yourself.
Yeah, nah, that's facts. That's facts, bro. So like you done gave us so much free game. I done learned so much about you. The audience done learned so much about you. You feel me? What do you feel like is your most valuable life lesson learned? I like to ask this to everybody who come down on the show.
There's no such thing as fear.
Ooh, look at it one more time when you say that.
Y'all, like, there's no such thing as fear. I like to put fear up. It go up there with your insecurities. It go up there with shit that is actually a figment of your imagination. Thanks. I'm not gonna lie. The shit you be insecure about is real life half the time. You don't fuck with your body. You don't fuck with the amount that's in your pockets. You don't like the way you look, little stupid shit like that. First of all, everybody goes through it. Second of all, it's a fucking figment of your imagination. It is not a physical, tangible roadblock. It's not nothing physical, Facts. Brick and mortar stopping you from doing nothing.
Facts.
Fear is a figment of your imagination.
Facts.
And if you succumb to it, it's a choice. That is the lesson. There we go. Fear is a choice. Ooh, I'm too scared. I'm not going to do it, even though I really want to, and everything in my fucking body is pushing me to it, but I'm not going to do it because I'm scared. Yes. That's a fucking choice.
Yes.
And motherfuckers like to be like, oh, well, I was scared and I didn't participate. You don't get no cool points for me. Talking about that shit? No. Fear is a choice. Those are choices. Those are choices at the end of the day.
Yes, 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 yes. Yes! Podcast of the Month award. Yes, bro. I'm feeling the vibe, chat. I'm feeling the vibe, bro. Damn, yes.
We got questions, maybe? I think so, look.
Yes. Okay, all right. So they said, are you more of a trap or a fairy princess? That's what they said on Twitch.
I love that question because I'm both. See, it's funny because my name is Trap Fairy Princess. Oh, excuse me. You're trying to put me in like the trap format box. But the fairy princess piece, the magical piece, is as grimy, as real nigga, as hard body as it can get.
Sad shit.
It can get real light too, like real house music, real pumping some shit. You know, it could be anything. So I feel like these past 4 years it's been way more trap than fairy princess. But I love how I've been able to incorporate it.
Yes.
And we're about to move more into the more whimsical fairy princess side as well. I be telling niggas I don't want to strip no more. I don't want to be in the club no more. Like, can we, please? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, like, so more fairy princess shit for sure.
Yeah. They say, how often do you break new artists?
How often do I break new artists? Real shit as much as I can. The game a little fucked up. Rates is fucked up. You don't break no records unless it's a benefit to you. And I need everybody to understand. We can sit here and argue about who broke what, and there's no reward. There's no reward.
Pop it.
I like what I say earlier, dollars and cents. There's no dollar and cent amount to breaking a record. The only thing breaking a record does in my head is gives you talking points and bragging rights. So if I'm going to break that shit, it's because I like it. It's because I fuck with it, because I think it belongs and it deserves this kind of platform. I'm not breaking the shit to say, oh, I broke this record, regardless how I feel about it. Oh, this shit wasn't popping on TikTok before me. Oh, that's cool. That's just not me.
Yeah.
That's not me at all. If I'm going to break some shit, I'm going to break some shit because I like it.
Yeah.
So how often? I try to get some good spins in like every really big crowd. So say we hit 1,000 on a random weekend, like them red letter weeks in the AUC.
Yeah.
That's when I'm really pushing in new tracks, because people, and then think about it too, like your homegirls coming in town for Springfest, your homegirls coming in town for homecoming. That's when it really matters, because you got ears from all over.
Yeah.
So to get technical and answer your question, every red letter week, so homecoming, Springfest, all the probate weeks, that kind of vibe.
Yeah. On phone now, what artist you want to be the official DJ for? Y'all got some good questions in the chat too. I appreciate y'all.
Nobody.
What the fuck, nigga?
I would love, I like to be logical with my dreams, because that's the only way you execute. If anybody was to be my wildest dream, it would be Lotto. Because I grew up listening to Shorty. I remember seeing her at So So Def. I fucking opened for her at homecoming. So that kind of vibe, like dream-wise, is Lotto. But if I'm being real, nobody.
Yeah, I know she got, what the hell that nigga name?
DJ Vaughn, hard shit.
Yeah, he was in Vaughn's, yeah.
Hard shit, hell yeah.
Yeah.
But for that, it's just, you can either bust your movie, be somebody DJ, and establish yourself being behind somebody for the rest of your career. Because it's a service at the end of the day. We in the service business.
Ooh, she get into a conversation you niggas don't know how to have. I gotta look at all three of my cameras when I say that.
And that's why it's gonna take me a little bit longer. Y'all can get these stages all day. Y'all can work that movie, and I ain't hating on nobody, because that shit hard as fuck. Don't get me wrong. An artist picked you. That's hard. But that's not me. I'm not about to sit down my schedule to go be on the road behind somebody. Like, I'm talking to another DJ. She was on tour with a new up-and-coming R&B artist. It's not even no trap shit. She was like, green is my color, green is my thing. My hair's always green. But when I'm on the road with Shorty, I can only really do highlights. I got to keep my hair base black so I'm not distracting the audience from the artist. I'm not sharing, you feel me? That's really how
I'm not dimming down my light for nobody type shit.
And it's not even on no shit like that, but because it's real business, that's really how it goes. I took all the marketing classes. I took all, the performance theory classes. It makes sense.
Yeah.
You got Shorty down here, all black hair. You got Shorty up there, green hair. You going to look straight that way. I know performance. I know staging. So it's not even an emotional conversation. It's just, I'm not about to establish myself as the person behind somebody. That's it. Because I can only imagine, if I'm being real, how far I want to take it.
How far you want to take it?
Headlining overseas. We got these festivals like the Tomorrowlands and the crazy shit you ain't never heard of, all this EDM shit. It's just the DJ. We can sit here and argue about artists and, I'm be behind this bitch, I'm be behind that nigga, we gonna do this, I've been on this tour, I've been on that tour. But you are only a segment of the show. If you think about it, if your artist is the opening act, you're the opener to the opener.
Is y'all hearing and listening to what she's saying, though, chat?
You feel me? I ain't never talking shit, because niggas do it for different reasons. Niggas want a DJ to pay their bills. Yeah. Niggas want a DJ and be able to have their other job. Yeah. Niggas want a DJ and be able to have their family at home.
Yeah.
That's nothing that, so everybody has their reasons, and they rhyme and their reason for different things. So I'm not saying, being behind somebody is a bad idea, and it's not, stable, it's not worth the money, because think about it, you behind niggas like Key Glock, you behind, niggas who actually going on the road for real, you good.
You gonna be making that bag.
Like my homeboy, he no cap DJ, Rico Valley. He the reason I got all of my motion in the AUC today.
Nigga, you
But that's
know-
just not my route.
That's my baby. I interviewed Rico back when I first started. I'm
Really?
talking about one iPhone, no microphone. Nigga.
Oh God.
Like,
Oh God.
I'm talking 2021 with KK's Corner first started. Like,
Yeah, like
shout
Rico.
out my nigga Rico.
Yeah, Rico, he go on the road. He from North Carolina too, so that's how we got real close.
Yeah, that was shout out my nigga Rico. If you looking at this, if you watching the cam, shout out my nigga Rico.
Shout out Rico Valley, bro. Like that's the thing. Rico, he go on the road. He go on tour. He do his Rolling Loud. He go back home to Fayetteville, North Carolina. Like,
Yeah.
if that's what you want to do, hell yeah. But that's just not me.
I ain't gonna lie. And then for me personally, I ain't gonna lie, chat. I wanna host a tour. Feel me? I wanna host big shows, big festivals, big concerts. But I don't think I wanna be. I don't even know the nigga name, for we really chatting in this bitch. It's a dark skinned nigga. He's Quavo's official host.
Yeah.
He go everywhere with Quavo.
Yeah.
I don't even think
You ain't want to be tied down like that. Exactly.
I wanna be a high demand host. I want people to be like, you know what? I got a show coming up. Let me book KK's Corner to pipe up my crowd before I come up because I know she do her thing. I want the baby to call me. I want Lil Durk to call
Yeah.
me. I want motherfucking Lotto to call me.
Yeah.
I want like any and everybody. I don't want it to just be, oh, I'm only with this person. I can't go outside of this person.
And that's where being a woman too is where it
I
gets
feel the same
even
way about
harder.
college promo groups though. Everything.
Yeah, like that's where being a woman too ends up being harder. Like these niggas, they can change artists back to back. They got their hat on, they got their first
Yeah.
cut. They not, you feel me? They identifying marks is just way different.
Yeah.
Me, they be like, okay, that bitch with the rose gold open faces and the long ass nails and the pink
Yeah.
hair, they gonna notice if I'm switching artist to artist. And that's where the hole just gets even bigger for me. Establishing yourself as a person behind somebody. So
That's why I say let's break the industry. Like instead of putting us behind somebody, why can't we be a feature on the show? Like that's why I said I want to be high demand by everybody. I don't want it to just be like, okay, this is Honcho tour. We know KK can always be there. No, I want KK to be on Honcho tour,
Yeah.
Lil Baby tour, 4L tour, 5L tour. I don't give a fuck. You feel what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, but I love that you on that same type time. We gonna do some big shit together.
Yeah,
one
like-
day. We gonna do some big shit together one day, twin.
yeah, like I just want to see how far I could take it with nobody. Like that's really
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And like that's really what it comes down to. Like,
Yeah.
cause I'm too much of a music connoisseur and geek, and I get so technical, and I like listening to the shit. I like rating the shit. I like judging it. What gets the awards? What are the metrics looking like?
Yeah.
If I'm being real, I don't want to put, and this is why I love Raymond. Raymond's so fucking smart.
Ooh, I love Raymo.
He
W's in
DJ
the chat for Raymo on all
Raymond
three of my
he
cameras,
fucking
man.
DJ for his artists. He got his own motion. He run up, the club bag. He run up the TikTok bag. He's smart with his shit. Like,
Yeah.
it's never all eggs in one basket. Like, that's
Yes.
that's real inspiration right there because he do it the right way.
But you know what I feel like what gave Raymond that leverage for real was TikTok and just posting on social media and being not only a college DJ but also like showing his skills online.
Yeah, like he set the blueprint for that shit. Like,
Oh my God,
if we being
I
so
love
real,
Raymond.
like
I
he probably
interviewed that
set-
nigga back before I had all this equipment and shit too, bro. I've been tapped in
Man,
with niggas
what? We being
back
real.
before I ever hit a stage with a nigga. I interviewed these niggas back before I ever was a
I'm
host. I was
fucking
just doing
weak.
podcasts. I can show you. Man, if I go back and look on me and Raymond interview we did inside Clark, Atlanta in the mass media motherfucking student
Aw.
center. Yes, nigga.
Yeah, like that, like him and Rico, like they really gave, like it's weird because we never really sat down and had a conversation, but watching the way they move and watching the way they do things really put me on game. Like,
Ooh, I get it. I got to end this with some spice. My camera still on. I have a top 3 male DJs in the AUC. Top 3. Top 3. Top 3 male DJs in the AUC right now.
number one is obviously Raymond Beats for the streets.
Raymond Beats!
He not even in the.
You know you been him, nigga.
Yeah, Raymond my favorite. Out of the AUC, he not even AUC heavy no more. My nigga on the radio. Shout out Raymond.
Yeah.
Like his route, he just knew what he knew what he wanted his route to be.
Right, most versatile.
Versatile. All right, Raymond has that in the bag, but
All right, man. We got 1 minute left, bro. Top 3 DJs. You said Raymond. Who your other 2? AUC.
Raymond Beats. Number 2, Evan the DJ. I've known that nigga since forever. Evan and DJ number 2. That nigga, he can really get into it. He act like he be real cool about it, but the bag deep. And number 3, Kenzo for shit show. He a sophomore at Morehouse. Kenzo was fucking niggas up. I don't battle. One thing about me, I'm not gonna battle. I don't battle with niggas. I don't give a fuck. Sorry. Don't care. Sorry. I'm using the girl card. Kenzo fucking niggas up on the tables outside of Morehouse because he started up the battle type shit. They're my top 3. Ramon at number 1, Evan and DJ at number 2, Kenzo at number 3. Them niggas next up for shit show. And well,
Top host.
come on now, nigga.
It's KK on the check-in for KK's Corner. I appreciate y'all. Tell me your Instagram one time before we get out of here. Tell me your Instagram before we go.
Oh my god, my name is Trap Fairy Princess on Instagram. TrapFairyPrincess. Trap Fairy Princess. That's how you can find me on everything. And that's just me. And I hope y'all learned something about me. Other than the chicken. You feel me?
You feel me?
We out this bitch.
Love y'all, man. It's KK on the check-in. Let's get it.